Hi there. In this video, I'm going to share with you different ways that you can improve your high notes when you sing. Now, before we get started, remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get all of my future videos. And if you are serious about singing, I recommend taking my free 5-day singing course, which you will find in the pinned comment or in the description. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you're not new to the channel and you're coming back for more, then welcome back. It's lovely to have you here. So I've been singing since 1999 and I've been teaching since 2003. So I have over 20 years of professional experience as a performing and recording singer and as a vocal coach. And I've sung all over the world and I've sung to audiences of many thousands, many times. Now, when we sing high notes, it can be quite challenging to work out how to do it. And most people, if they haven't had any training, will try to squeeze their throat and reach the high notes with their throat. Some people do things like reaching up, trying to reach up with their head. Moving your head isn't going to help you reach those high notes. In fact, it's more likely to cause strain because you're not going to be relaxed. So strain and tension is the enemy of singing. For all types of singing, we always need to be nice and relaxed. So there are 4 main ways to sing high notes, and I'm going to go through them with you in this video. So the first is the first way that I always teach, and that's the pharyngeal way of singing high notes. And this is like the classical, it goes into classical singing, choiry singing, and we can also use it for soft singing, although we do different things when we use it in different ways. But this is the basics of it. So if you want the full basics of that, then I recommend going into my free 5-day course. But as the overview, we want an open throat, nice and relaxed, and we're aiming for that airy, choiry sound. So it's like this. So that's the first, that's pharyngeal resonance. We call it, I also call it raised soft palate singing, and that's what we do. We raise our soft palates. If you want to know about that, then go into my free online course, as I've mentioned. Now, if you want a stronger, more powerful high note, you must master the pharyngeal singing first. Then once you've done that, you need to go on to a mixed voice. So you master pharyngeal singing, then you create a mixed blended register, blended tone, blended voice. They're all interchangeable. And what that means is that you blend your chest voice, the lower part, your kind of, for most people, the speaking part, with the head voice, and create a blended tone like this. Now, to the untrained ear, it doesn't sound that much different. Now, you must do this before you go on to the more powerful notes, because most of the more powerful notes are a combination of your head voice and your chest voice. So if you haven't got head voice mastered, you won't be able to do the fun, powerful stuff. Powerful notes like that is twang, and the placement, the resonant for that is forward. So it's forward in the mast. The mast is the area here, and we place the twang here so that we get that harsh kind of rocky sound. So that's the twang sound. We can also use belting, and that's the more soulful, more rounded, fuller type sound. So we use that in soul, as I said, in R&B, often in rock as well, in different types of rock, like blues rock, they would use this kind of sound, and sometimes in jazz. I don't know if I've already said that. So that's more like the it probably peaked out there, sorry. I might move back and do that again. So that's the more belty, more rounded way of singing. And then we can also use high chest. Now, I do not recommend this if you haven't had any training. You must do this with a trained, qualified voice coach even if you've been singing for a long time and feel like you know what you're doing, because it's very, very easy to strain your voice when you sing high in chest. What does high chest voice mean? I'm going to explain that to you. So high chest voice means that you're using that lower part of your register, but you're singing high in the lower part of your register. So the register is the structure of your vocal cords when you sing, not necessarily the sounds, the pitch of the sounds that you're making. Now my singers can chest up to a G5, which is very high. Lots of people can't even belt that high. So my more advanced singers who've been with me for a while, they do chest up to here. So if this is middle C, this is the next C, and then this is G5. Now I haven't warmed up, so I'm not going to be singing a high chest up there. But a high chest, even D here, even that's a high chest. So I'm going to move back for this so that it doesn't cut out. Now that's very high for chesting. Please don't do it, as I said. So I hope this has helped you to understand more about how you can sing high notes and improve your high note singing. Now, if you already have my free 5-day singing course, or you already have some experience with singing and you'd like to have a more advanced type of singing course, then I do have an online course which I'm in the middle of creating. Most of it is available right now, so if you go to the link in the description, not the one in the pinned comment, that's the free course. So in the description you'll find the full online course. I'm building it as I go, so as time goes on I'm going to be adding to it. So if you buy it right now, you're actually going to be better off because the price will increase once it's finished. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Stay hydrated. Ciao!